In this mod review, we're going to take a look at the ZIL 157 for Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Junior, Senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and today we're having a look at the ZIL 157 for Euro Truck Simulator 2. So this is basically it here, and you can get it down at the MAN truck dealer. I'm in Bern. If I can find the logo, it's always, there we go, look at that. Did a full 360 almost. Let's go to customize configuration. So first of all, there's only one cabin and it says the XL. Although you couldn't really fit too many people in this, it's pretty much 2 maximum, 3 with 1 small person. Then we have the chassis, is the 6x6. There's another 6x6, sort of an off-road version. As you can see here, I'll spin it round, there you go. There's the standard 6x6, there's the off-road version. And then we have the rigid, so it's basically, if you go to the options here, you can go and add on whatever you want on the back. So that's pretty cool, but it doesn't actually come with a trailer. So that's a bit of a bummer. So we'll get rid of that, and we'll go back to the 6x6 chassis on the top there. Now the engines, the engines start from 360 horsepower and go all the way up to 680 horsepower. I'm just going to stick on the default one, that'll do. Transmissions, we've got a nice selection here of 8-speed, 10-speed, 6 speeds there, 16-speed, 12-speed, and they all have their respecting retarder there as well. So I'm going to try 16-speed with retarder. Now the interior itself does actually look really good because it represents, you know, how this is an older vehicle. And it would look, you would expect it to look old, and that's what it does. It does look old. A little bit of chunky bits here and there, like, you know, along the top there, but nothing major. Nothing major, or maybe around the side there and up there, but that's, you know, down there. Not too bad. Then we go over to the paint jobs, and you've got heaps of different colors to choose from. Greens, which I think green looks way cool on this truck. Whites, blues, reds, yellows, greys, black, and then you've got your custom colors. So you can go and choose any custom color you want. And then we also have the metallics as well. And as you can see, there's number 1, there's number 2, and there's number 3. So does metallics very nice. Very nice. What about a metallic green? Let's do a metallic green, shall we? There's a nice color there, and then we can go over to here and do a little bit. There we go. And yeah, you know what? That actually looks terrible, doesn't it? It really does. Okay, so I'm going back to that green there. There we go. That looks a lot better for this truck. And then we go up to the accessories. You can put a bumper on the front there. There you go. Now with the bumpers, I like how it's got its own spotlights and stuff like that that you can put on there. If we zoom in, you might be able to see that a bit better. Its own little spotlights you can put on there. Square ones, round ones. You know, all sorts are in here. So plenty for you to choose from. So all you have to do is just select, say, what do we got there? Farah 3, Farah 3C. I think Farah 3, there we go, version 3. If we put that one on there and then there, that'll actually look pretty cool. So there you go, there's your bumper that you can change. Now up there it is the lights. Now I think that was something that they used to do in the war, wasn't it? World War II? They had those light covers on there. So that's pretty cool. I wonder if the lights still work properly. Yeah, Yeah, the lights work. Huh. Alright, now there is a cover for the engine. If you don't want to have the cover, you can see the engine inside there. Or you can just put the cover on, whichever you like. I love that option, how you can do that with trucks. I really do. Now, over here we have main mirrors. It's just one lot of main mirrors. Flag. You can have a flag on there if you want. If you want to have, I don't know, Russian flag on there or whatever you want, really. You have, yeah, go whichever flag you want. I'm not even going to bother, but you can do that if you want. Beacons. It adds a rack. And then on the rack, you can put spotlights or beacons. That's pretty cool. So you can add a beacon on there. I'm just going to add the one there, the one beacon. I reckon that looks pretty cool. Now let's go back to the spotlights and version 3 we had on the spotlights. So we can add that on the top there. And why not add a couple more just to make it look a little bit better. There we go. Cool, that's looking pretty cool. Now, the tires, you've got a couple of different kinds of tires that you can choose on there. However, if you want to have standard rims, you can do as well. Now, if you're worried about your truck fitting underneath the trailers, I suggest you have the standard rims on there. It doesn't bother me because I'll just use Dev Console if it gets stuck. So, there we go. There's a couple of different tires. And I think we'll use that one. Yeah, they look like tractor tires to me. Rims, couple of different rims. Depends on what you want. Again, you can use standard rims if you really want to. Let's go up to the back here. What tires did I have on there? That was those ones there, the top ones, which is what that's got. And the same for the back there as well. So, there we go. I'm going to keep them all even so they look nice. If you want, you can put bigger tires on the back and make it look like a drag truck. But that is pretty much it for all the accessories and stuff that you can put on the outside. I really like it. I really like how you've got those accessories. Now on the inside, this is where it gets nice and interesting. Mirrors. There's your flag you can put on there. GPS if you want. Steering wheel. Only one steering wheel. Can you take it off? No, you can't. But you can put your knob on the steering wheel. If you want to put a knob, put your knob on there. I'm going to put that one. And it does work with ZIL's Mega Pack, which is really cool. So there's heaps of different, you know, stuff you can put on there. Now, over here, there is the dashboard dots. And again, you can go and put on water or Coke or, you know, cigarettes, whatever you want, smelly stuff, cups, you name it. It's on there. Cigarettes, torch, crowns, Donkey Kong, flour. Let's put the flour on there. And, you know, whatever else you want to put on there. There's heaps of stuff. I'm going to put Pac-Man on there. Why not? And then that'll do. And then right next to there, you can put, you know, the cup. If you want to put a cup or a hat or whatever you want, you can put on there as well. Windshield dots. You can go crazy with your windshield dots. And of course, if you have the ZIL's Mega Pack installed, you can go and put ZIL's Mega Pack on there as well. Let's just put that guy on there. Warning sign, don't tell me something or other. I don't know what it says, but anyway. And then up the top, what do we got? That is the dangly thing, so you can hang 8-ball or... Only a few to choose from with that one, which is a bit of a shame. I would have thought there was more, you know, since ZIL's Mega Pack was in there. Then you've got flags. You've got the main mirrors, which you can only choose one. Now, if you've got ZIL's Mega Pack installed, you can put in a passenger, and that is really cool. You can have Sveta. Oh, I don't remember Sveta being in there. Victor. What's that? Vladimir. And Yolya. Yolya. She's always got a cleavage hanging out, hasn't she? I'm going to go Sveta. There you go. And then down below you can have a bag or whatever you want. You can put there as well. Might just put Sveta's bag there. There we go. And that is pretty much it. That is pretty much everything. So let's confirm that. And let's do a trade-in on the last mod. Thank you. Love those old trucks, I really do. And okay, thank you. And just waiting for it to load properly. There we go, it's loaded nicely. Still has that little clunky part there, doesn't it? Which does get a bit of a pain. And just having a look down, I couldn't see any major big problems there at all, like any big holes or anything. It looks very nicely done. See, there's that thing that I've got in the window there spazzing out. Somebody's touching, obviously. Alright, let's go and just fix up the track IR. There we go. Oh, poor Pac-Man's got the bar stuck in his head. Now, I don't know why that's moving, but anyway, it is. Sveta, are you touching it? Her hair looks weird, doesn't it? Transparent. Huh. Alright, let's go and start her up and see how it drives. That sort of thing. Give that a touch more volume. There we go. And then we turn the lights on. Lights work. And they're on. High beams work. And flashes. We do have flashes. Beacons work. Yes. Drop axle. No drop axle. Horn. And then we have air horn. There's your air horn. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like that one. Brake lights. Reverse lights. There we go. Reverse lights. Right. Now let's jump on the inside. Now one thing that I am worried about, which is, you know, it is the display. If we push display now, is it going to crash? No, it didn't. It didn't crash. The mirrors are working fine. This, I'm liking this truck. I really am. Alright, we're into third gear already and we haven't even gone out of the dealership yet. Fourth gear. Oops. There we go, fifth gear. Oh, you better stop. I may as well just leave it in fifth gear. Actually, I'm going to see if it goes in fifth gear. But it looks pretty cool. I like this truck. For an old school truck, I think it really does look very nice. Just need to wait for the lights. Come on, you crazy lights. Alright, there we go. There we go. Oh, look, easily it went without any too much hassle. And no banana brake. They didn't have compression brakes back then. And there we go. Well, look, I'm actually liking this truck. I'm going to turn left here. Turn right here, sorry. I'm liking this truck, I really am. It's actually quite good. It's good to drive. I mean, it's... There's the horn. All the sound effects are great. I mean, it really is a good truck. A good old truck to be driving around. All you need now is the old school trailer and it'll really fit in. Yeah, wow. Well guys, look, it's not up to me, it's up to you. Would you like to see this in the weekly drive? If so, then punch that like button in the ass and make sure that you have your vote, because your vote counts. Now, if this is the first time you've seen Junior Senior Gaming, then make sure you head on over to the Junior Senior Gaming channel on YouTube and check it out. And while you're there, why don't you hit that subscribe button? But until next time, don't forget to keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 1010 on the side. And remember, game on!